Sorry, I literally just dropped everything all over the floor. Hello? Wait. Hello? I don't know what's going on. I just dropped everything all over the floor. I don't even know if you could just see me then or not. Always have something happening. How are we all? Hello, hello, hello. On. Oh, dearie me. It's fine. It's just one of those things. I'm just having a... I always seem to have a mini mare just at the start, don't we? So, and even though I set up at like 6 o'clock, I set up for the lives. So I don't understand how it can then all go wrong literally just beforehand. It so blows my brain that every time something happens. Oh, how is everybody? Are we okay? I feel like it's Friday. My mind is blown. It's the school holidays for me, so I've got my kids at home. My daughter's got a friend over today, so who's having a sleepover. And I don't know, I think because of it, I just feel like it's like all day I've been feeling like it's a Friday. And it's just blowing my mind. I feel like it should be Friday. It's not Friday. It's just, yeah. Oh, thank you, Jessica. Honestly, I've actually got it on back to front. I've just realised. I think I am going to have to go change it because that's why it feels weird on my neck. So I'm just going to have to go over here. Just make sure you can't see me. Brilliant. I'm just spinning it around. So it's actually just a holey top, and then I've got a black tank top on underneath. I've got this top in this blue and a black, and I've actually just ordered it in a green as well because the green's on sale. I absolutely love it. I love it. Okay. There we go. So it should have a V here, and it wasn't. It was bothering me. Oh. Okay, so a lot of you in the UK, they have been sent outside of the UK, but obviously those you guys outside of the UK won't have received them yet. But I have sent a lot of the UK monthly charm deals. So I'm hoping those of you who have received them, I hope you're happy with them. Because obviously, monthly charm deal, it's a new design, you don't get to see what it is. As always, please, please, please don't post photos of it until the following month, just so it does give those time people who haven't received it yet to have it, and obviously those who are abroad to me to receive it. But yeah, I hope you're all happy with that. Whew. So I am up to date with emails, Mandy. So do double check because I was up to date until sort of before lunch. I got up to date. So anyone who's emailed this afternoon, I may not have seen it yet, but I did get up to date. You've got yours, Deborah. Perfect. Haven't got yours yet, Leslie, but is it on the way? Perfect. Well, I hope you're happy. So for today, we have, as always, got the oysters and the egg pops. We've still got bursting beets. However, I've been setting up for the next game, which I'm in two minds of when to finish this game. So in fact, supporters, I think I might put like a question to you guys in the Squidgy Pops group tomorrow at how long to run this game for, just because the next one I'm so excited for, but I also don't want to cut bursting beets off too short because it's only just started. So yeah, I'm in one of those, I think I'm just eager, just eager, but I just need to remember to slow down. Off the top of my head, I don't know, Lauren. I'm ever so sorry, but please pop me an email over. I can get back to you. Oh, bless you, Sarah. Well, make sure you go and rebook it to get redelivered. or obviously you can go pick it up, can't you? Because if you don't, after a certain amount of days, it actually gets sent back to me again. And yeah, Millie, hello. Aurora, hello. So shall we get started for today? So I did post the order list on the page. So up first today is Diane Haspel. Diane, are you here? Diane, hello, hello, hello. Diane, you have got 6 openings altogether. Would you like to have oysters or egg pops or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like. And then there's Pearline as well. So Pearline is still in play. Again, I don't know how many is in here. But yeah, she's still in play for now. Two egg pops, 4 oysters. You can donate the shells. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the egg pop separate. You can indeed, for potential crystal pals. Okay, so oh, the camera's just flipped around again. The other live, it didn't flip once, did it? And then, all right, let me move it over slightly. Anywhere I move it, it doesn't seem to move. Okay, so Pearline first then. Good luck. So out and bloop. And you have got a bridal white as your gifted pal. Coming across for egg pop number 1. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for, Diane? Your first egg pop, you have got 3 pals. So you have got, I might have to turn this light down in a second. So you've got, keeping the pals separate, a dove grey, a rose gold, and a golden yolk yellow. So let me just turn that down slightly. There we go, that should be better. And then coming back for egg pop number 2. And in here you have got 4 pals. So you've got a yellowy, peachy, pastel goldy pal. So I'm actually going to put it just on this side just because I want to make it so we can see all the pals. Another goldeny yolk yellow. Oh, how bizarre. Another dove grey. And then the only difference with this one is a lighter burgundy red. So you've actually had almost like the double twinning egg pop there, just with a bonus colour. How bizarre. And then coming back for your oysters. So oyster number 1. And there's no more in this one. So you have got a Coral, I believe. Coral as your gifted pearl. No, not gifted pearl. First pearl from your oyster. Oyster number 2. Soft pop there. Oh, I'm sorry. A piece of the shell broke off there. One. And I can see 1 and 2, 3. Diane, you have triples. 3 pearls in your second oyster. And in here you've got a candy floss pink, a mystic purple, and a silver lilac. So base silver with a lilac overtone. That's a gorgeous oyster with those 3 in there. Your next oyster. Lights pop there. And there's no more in that one. You have got a second mystic purple. I think this one's just a touch smaller than the first. In fact, if I pop him below, you can see that there's a slight difference there with them. Okay, and then your last oyster, Diane. Slight double pop there. And you are twinning. Twinning with pixie dust twins. If I pop those, in fact, I'm going to put them at the top. There you go. So pixie dust twins. What do you think to all of these, Diane? If I go through with them again, on the oyster side, you've got a coral, pixie dust twins, candy floss pink, 2 mystic purples, and a silver lilac. Then on this side, bridal white, dove grey, rose gold, 2 yolk yellows, a peachy yellowy gold, lighter burgundy red, and a dove grey. To swap out the 2 yolk yellows for 2 iridescent dark Tahitian or Tahitian. And then have those on the earrings. you can. So these two here, so this one I don't know if it's gonna, they do have a slight sort of almost silvery green tone to them, the Tahitian look pals. So there's 1 and 2, so they're going on the earrings. Okay, which earrings? Oh, the tri-crystal earrings, perfect. And then pearlescent violet. That's this one. I need to remember to stick on the front of these boxes what letters are in here. Because I've got 3 boxes and they're all in alphabetical order, and I can never find the correct letter that I'm looking for. So I need to remember to stick the letters on top so it'll make it easier when looking. So this is like a pearlescent violet. Don't know if that helps at all. So those 2 on the studs. Yep, just writing that down as well. And then that is your jewellery choices, Diane. So with the remaining pearls, they would be your loose pearls. So are you happy with these, or are there any other changes that you would like to do? Kit, bless you. Thank you for the styles there. The Tahitian look crystals are on the website, yes. Shelley, bless you as well. Thank you for the stars there. Colour-wise, they are. Size-wise, like I said before, one is definitely slightly smaller than the other. I can measure them for you, but that's what they look on flat sand. So you can see there is a size difference, but I would say the colour is almost sort of spot on. So it just depends if you're... I mean, if you're happy with the slight difference there. Let me get my board and I'll run them through the board. Okay, so I bring you across. The visually smaller one is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. The visually larger one is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. So he's a 7. So that's sort of one jump up. Keep them as your loose pearls, of course. Oh, taking everything with me. Oh, I still did it. Let me come back. Can you do... Oh, everything's gone wrong. There we go. It's gone really dark for a second. There you go, sorting itself out. Can you donate the burgundy and the bridal white to Pearline? Of course you can. That's very kind of you. So then the rest of these you're happy with as your loose pearls. Is that correct? And Louise, bless you. Thank you for the stars as well there. Lisa, thank you for the stars as well. You're so kind, guys. Happy with the rest as your loose pearls. Brilliant. My mum says that to me, Rachel. She says it's my laugh that sets her off. Oh, the sand is really dark all of a sudden. I might have to change that around. But Diane, I hope you're going to be happy with everything once it arrives there. You're very, very welcome. As always, thank you for the donation with your shells as well. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Pearls and 25 oyster, 5.5 to 6.5 only. No, they did go up to like 8.5s. So the smallest sort of then would be 5.5 to 6. I can't remember if we ever had a 5.5 in a 25 pearl oyster. I think it was more so on average. It was from 6.5 to 8.5 within that frame. Oh, I love that when that happens though, Rachel, because you're just waiting, aren't you? Like, are you going to do it? Why these aren't standing up today? Urgh. Up next today is Samantha Kirby. Samantha, where are you? It's because I was thinking, where can I put this? Samantha, are you here? Normally these stand up here, but they're just falling over and it's... I'll have to go there. Dearie me. Samantha Kirby, are you here? I do need to apologise that I didn't get to send out the opening date emails today. With it being half term and having an extra child in the house, it completely, obviously I'm still working, they're old enough that I can be out in the office. I just have a bit of mum guilt sometimes. But I completely forgot to send the opening date emails. So if you did order for tonight and you didn't get that opening date sort of booking in email, I do apologise. When I remembered at like 6 o'clock, that's when I posted the list, like, oh gosh. So I really hope I posted it in enough time for everybody who had ordered to see that they would be today. Last call though for Samantha Kirby. If not, we will move on. And then at the moment, if she comes on again, we can add her in, but it would be to the end of the order list. So I haven't seen her yet. Let me just refresh my comments as well. Okay, so I haven't seen her, so let's move on. Like I say, if she comes on, I can add her in to the end of the list. Up next then is Kit Donal. Now Kit, I definitely saw you earlier because you sent some stars. Again, thank you very much for that. So Kit, are you still here? Oh, Hannah, I hope you had a lovely meal. Kit Donal, are you here? Kit, hello, hello, hello. Kit, you have got 2 bursting beats. So for your 2 hearts, which 2 numbers would you like to have? So if it goes 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, which 2 would you like? I'm just going to see by turning this light back up slightly. We'll see what that's like. camera's decided to flip around again. Isn't it on the left side, Sarah? I could be completely wrong. Do you want me to ask Alexa for you? Alexa, what side of the body is the appendix on? The lower right side of your abdomen, she says. Please ignore me because I said left, didn't I? No, Alexa says lower right side of your abdomen. Oh gosh. Three and Shelley Stanton. So number 3 and which other number, Kit? Doe. I was thinking maybe that was just because sometimes when you type, Facebook thinks you're typing a name and puts it in there, doesn't it? So that's what I thought just happened. So 3 and 5. So number 3 and then number 5. So I'll do number 3 first. So let's go down. I'll get my little cloud. So good luck. Oh, I might be able to. Oh, I can peel this one off. That wasn't stuck down very well. So in here. Oh, this charm has come out again. Now I think this is the 3rd time this one has come out. And I do keep popping it back in just because I absolutely love it. And I really hope it finds a home to somebody who loves it as well. But we do definitely have the lucky dip option for those who don't love it. And this is the Cupid's arrow and crystal heart charm. So it's little Cupid flying with wings holding an arrow, and then behind is the purple and green hearts. Now that's what it looks like on a lighter background. This is what the heart looks like on a darker background, so it does sort of make those purples and greens more intense in colour. Okay, so if you have this one, I'll need to know what fitting you would like. And it comes with one opening, and you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. It also comes with a pair of red crystal stud earrings. So again, let me pop them in the sand just so you can see the proper colour. Oh, it might be a bit bright over there. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's a bit bright. Hang on. Kind of like this. Okay, so would you like to keep the earrings and the charm, or would you like to go for a lucky dip? If you go for a lucky dip, both these items get swapped out for whatever your lucky dip will be. You'd like to keep it with a lobster fitting? Perfect. Let me just put the earrings in here. Okay, let me just write down that we're going to have the lobster fitting on it. Charm is lobster. And then with your heart number 2, heart 2, which was on the board, heart number 5. And in here you have got a pendant. So this pendant does have a bit of wording on it, so I'll read the wording. It comes with one opening kit, and again you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery with this one. This is one that is on the website as well. So if I show you first, at first glance it is a plain larger heart with a smaller heart on the inside. If you have the pearl on this one, it sort of then sits just in the centre there. However, on the outside of this heart is where your scripted wording is. And it says, hang on, let me just find the start of it. Oh, hang on, I have to take it off here to read it. Life's most treasured moments happen when you least expect them. So life's most treasured moments when you least expect them. Oh, this is called the Unexpected Moments pendant on the website. Oh. So, like I said, the script is all along the outside of this one. What do you think to this one? Would you like to keep him, or would you like to go for a lucky dip? Thank you, Bab. Lucky dip with that one, as you have this one already. Okie dokie. Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you, Bab. Okay, so if I come back up for the lucky dip, sorry, Aaron just brought me a drink in. So if camera's up, mix this up first for you, and then, oh, I've got a couple. Oh, dropped one. So you've got this one here, and he is a cage pendant. This cage comes with one opening, holds one pearl at a time, and this is called the Love Leaves cage pendant. So it is a tree, and the leaves of the tree, so you've got red enamel heart ones, and then the silver ones are still heart-shaped as well. So all of the leaves of the tree are heart-shaped, hence the name Love Leaves cage pendant. The pearl then sits behind all of those leaves and shines through. So where you see that circle in the background, where you can see my glove, is where you'll see all of the pearl colour coming through. So I hope you're happy with that one as well, kids. Gorgeous, brilliant. So that means you've got two openings altogether. The cage, I don't need to know what colour you'd like on there, because as you know, you'll be able to swap and change that around. With the charm, you can choose whether you have the pearl on or off there. So that's going to be up to you. So two openings. Would you like to have oysters, egg pops, or one of each? One of each, donate the shells. Ooh, that one. And Kit, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Oh, see, they've just fallen over again. Oh. I need Aaron to make me like a little stand to put them in. Right, they can go there. Sorry, I'm backstage issues. So, Pearline first, pull out and plop. Oh, one did plop, but it's quite a dark pearl. So he looks like he's a chocolate silver. So chocolate base with a silvery overtone. Okay. Oh. There we go, that's a bit better. So then coming back for your egg pop. Two pearls on this one. Look at these pearls together. A golden yolk yellow and a blurple. So blue and purple. See a lot of purple in him, but he's definitely a bluey purple. Those two together just pop. They make each other sort of pop. And then coming back for your oyster. and donating the shells, aren't we? Yep, Beanie, I'll put an updated order list shortly. I'll just need to print it off and then I'll do that. Oh, it is that colour. So I've been making jewellery recently because this colour has been coming out recently. The jewellery that it's made is honestly stunning. You are twinning with that, what do we call it? Orchid pink. However, Kit, these are the two-tonal because they are, orchid is like a pinkly colour. These are definitely two-tonal because they do have a purple and pink area. So you can see it gets more purple there. I don't know if you can see, yeah. So as it moves, you can see slightly more purpley areas. So there's one. And then the same with this one. You see more purple there compared to there. So pinky, purpley. So they are two-tonal. Oh, Kit, what do you think to all of these? If you're happy, which one, if you're happy and if you'd like one on the charm, which one would you like? Or of course, if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Swap the swap the silver chocolate for a dark red to go on the charm. Yeah. Excuse me. Is that one dark enough? And then we're going to have the red on the charm. Brilliant. Oh. Yes, perfect. And then with the remaining pearls here, Kit, are you happy with these? Or are there any other changes that you'd like to do? Put the lovely yellow into Perline, Mark II. Bless you, thank you, I'll do so now. And then you'd like to be invoiced for simple drop earrings with the twins. Love that. Okay, and then with the blurple, are you happy with that one as your loose pearl? Just trying to see if I've got photos. The blurple you'd like to have on a hoop fitting? Yes. On the blurple. Okie dokie. So let me pop these in here then. And then that's perfect. I'll bring you back up, Kit. Okay. So, Kit, your invoice will get sent across. I think this is breaking. Sorry. Your invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow. It'll go to the email address that's on the order form. Bless you. You're very, very welcome. Thank you for the donation with your shells. And then, as always, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. I'm just seeing if I can find a photo with that orchid colour to see if I've photoed any yet. Let me just look in these last couple of folders, then I'll look in another place. That's a really cool order, that one. Okay, I can't see any in that folder. Vicky, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. Up next then tonight is Claire night. Claire, are you here? Claire, hello. Claire, you have got one bursting beats. Hang on, let me just top them back up. There we go. So which number would you like to have? Number 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5? Which one would you like? Number 2. Okay, so let's go down. And Claire, good luck. Oh, you have got a pendant. This pendant is on the new Afterlife pendant that's on the website. It comes with one opening and you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. This is the amethyst colour heart, so it's got a purpley amethyst heart. It's quite a nice dark, deep shade. So if I show you like this, it looks very dark. You sort of have to see it naturally. Like in person, you can definitely see the purple, but on any camera I've tried to show it, it definitely just looks very dark. Anyway, so this is a skeleton hands coming down and holding that heart with 3 roses just above the hearts there as well. What do you think to this one, Claire? If you're happy, he is yours. If you're not happy, I can swap him for colours of your choice. Can you have a lucky dip? Of course you can. Let me pop. Oh. That in there, and then your lucky dip. So camera's up. Let me just get mixed for you, and then oh no, that's 2. Is that 2 or 1? It feels. There we go. I could feel the bags moving against each other. Oh, I love this one. So you have got this cage pendant. So again, comes with one opening. Holds 1 pearl at a time. This is the Horizon cage pendant, so it is on the website at the moment. It does say, I love you for always and forever. It's a heart overall, and then you've got the 3 silhouettes. So it looks like you've got the mum in the middle and the son and the daughter either side of her. They've got like a golden coloured hair and clothing to sort of highlight different areas there, and they're looking off into the pearl. So where the pearl would be, they're looking off into that circular area. I hope you're happy with that one, Claire. And that one comes with 1 opening. Would you like to have a oyster or a egg pop? Oh, oh. Stay. I don't know what's going on today. Oh. I've been looking, I've got so many photos that I need to post, but I've been looking for one with those pinks. Maybe I just haven't taken a photo of them yet. I swear I have though. I'm pretty sure I have. I don't know, I can't find it now anyway. You've emailed a card over as well. That's not a problem. Let's have a look. Yes, I found you here. Let me just have a quick look at the card. Name and date and all the stickers. Perfect. So 2 openings altogether. Which 2 would you like to have? Yes, I believe so, Linda, at the moment. I'll do an updated order list shortly. After this opening, I'll do the updated order list. 1 of each, Claire, and you'd like to donate your shells. Okay. So Parleen first, and let's go down. So good luck. I feel like we need like a little sound effect. This looks like he's a pixie dust there, doesn't he? I don't know. He does look like he's a silvery gold. I don't remember a pixie dust going into the machine, but he does look like a pixie dust kind of colour. He's gorgeous. Then with your egg pop, 2 pearls in this one, and you've got sort of an in between these 2 colours. So you've got a pastel-y peachy gold and a dove grey. So then if you imagine the pixie dust just sort of transitions between these 2. Oh, I love that transition there. Oh, that gives you ideas for a pendant actually, or gives me ideas for a pendant. Oh, did they, Leslie? Ah, honestly, your memory is absolutely stunning. I sometimes remember things like that, but most of the time I can't. I think because I see so many pearls each day and so many names and stuff each day, I just can't retain it all. Right, with your oyster then, Claire. Light, softer pop. And no way, you are tweeting. Now I'm saying no way because this was a popular colour on the last live, and now this is the second set of orchidy pink twins. Again, they are slightly two-tonal with that purple. Oh look, yeah, there. So you can see pinky, pinky, purple flash. Pinky, pinky, purple flash. And again, the same with this one. Pinky, pinky, and a purple flash. Okay, Claire, what do you think to all of these? So with your cage pendant, I don't need to know which pearl you'd like to go in there, because you're going to be able to swap and change that around at home. So it's just going to be if you're happy with all of these as the loose pearls, or obviously we can swap some if you're not happy or make any changes. So you've got the pixie dust, the pastely peachy gold, dove grey, and then that orchid pinkly colour. Can you have an amber? You can. Which colour would you like to swap out for an amber? So let's go for this one if you're happy with him. Yellows, I've got pastel yellow, lemon yellow, yolk yellow, sunshine yellow, and golden yolk yellow. And somebody said, how many times do I go to the post office a week? In all honesty, it would depend. It just honestly depends each week. It's not the same amount each week, unfortunately. It's not that kind of... Yeah, I've never sort of been able to get into that kind of routine where it's set days, because what I do is when I have some to post, I go and post them, so it's not necessarily set. Does that make sense? It's normally at least a couple of weeks, but yeah, it just depends. Oh, bless you, Rachel. Yes, of course. I bet you are, actually, because you've got a couple, haven't you, in the same box. But yeah, hopefully it'll get sent for you soon. I hate going to the post. Oh, do you, Sarah? I love my post office. I have a drop and go system, so I don't hate me, but I bypass the queue. I can just sort of go up to the front and drop my bag off and say hello, and then sort of go, and then they just charge it to my account. But my post office, we're on a first name basis. We like sort of ask about each other's lives. They're so friendly in there. They give me a card and a box of chocolates at Christmas. They're so friendly. I love them. So good. I wouldn't go anywhere else now. I've got a real nice sense of community in there as well. Yeah, I love my post office. Oh, sorry, Claire, I missed that one. Can you have a sunshine yellow, please? Swap the second and third pearls. So this one and this one, okay, and then let me get you a sunshine yellow. How about one like this one? And then if you're happy with that, is there any other changes you'd like to make? Oh, bless you, Sarah. Maybe ask if you can sort of pre-ring and say, like, I'm going to come in on this day, will you have it there? And I don't know if they work like that, but maybe that might help you a trip. So Claire, are you happy with those shades? Oh, have I got a smaller one? Oh, bless you. Yes, of course. Let me have a look. So this one, more this size, so that's smaller if I pop that there. So this was the other one I just swapped out. Is that a better size? Lots of research, Mary. That's perfect, Claire. Oh, brilliant. Okay, so are there any other changes that you'd like to make? What would be best with the twins, studs or drop earrings? To be honest, it completely depends on your preference, on what you prefer to wear. So with the size of them, I'd say they're about an 8.5. So if you think about I know this is a really weird thing to think about, but if you think about your lobe, would an 8.5 pearl, like, do you like wearing they're slightly larger? So do you like wearing a slightly larger stud? Do you like wearing slightly smaller studs? Or with the drops, I would say that the slightly larger pearls suit the drops more. But that's just my personal preference. Some people, like my sister, absolutely loves having larger like designs right up against her lobe. Does that make sense? So it is personal preference. If they were slightly smaller, I personally then would say studs, because I would wear them this colour personally more as studs. So it is literally what you would prefer and what you'd wear more. You'd like to be invoiced for simple drop earrings? Of course you can. Okay, and then the other three you're happy to use in your cage pendant. Is that all correct? Happy with those as well? Perfect. And you're very welcome. Okay, so again, if I bring you back up to me, your invoice will also get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address on the order form. Thank you for the donation with your shells, and Claire, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And this just came through, so let me just print this one off and then I'll do the updated order list. So while I'm doing that, up next is Deborah Davey. Deborah, are you here? Oh no, I can do. So I'll do it from where we are now on the order list. So Deborah Davey, and this is the order list. Deborah, hello, hello, hello. And can you have heart number 1, Deborah? Of course you can. So I'm just marking that you're here. So heart number 1 with your bursting beats. Let's go down. And good luck. And this is a cage pendants are coming out. There's definitely everything else up there. So this cage pendant is the little bit. I think I've shown this one on the last live actually. I did think I put 2 of them in there. So I'm glad they've come out on different nights. So this one is the little beats pendant, I believe. Oh, we can slightly see it today. So basically the inner heart is encrusted with like a pale pink crystal, and then the outer heart is a clear crystal. So it does have pink and then clear. The pearl sits in the center of the small heart here. So it comes with 1 opening, and then with it being a cage, as you know, you can swap the pearls in and out. So it's almost got like a loop-de-loop, I call here, that comes round, and then the loop-de-loop of the larger heart is what is holding up the smaller heart. What do you think to this one here, Deborah? If you're happy, he is yours. And of course, if not, we can go for a lucky dip if you would prefer to. Andrea, honestly, it would depend on the cage. Some cages fit every size pearls. Some cages may be suited to slightly smaller pearls. So each cage may be slightly different. So what holds it is this section at the back. So I'd say this one could hold almost any size pearl. I think it would even hold a 9 in there, but also would fit a 5.5 and still show the pearl nicely. Can you keep this one, Deborah? You can. So he is yours, and you'd like to go for an oyster and donate your shells. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So oyster. And let's go down. Deborah, good luck. Bloop. And in here you have got your gifted pearl is a bridal white, almost kind of snow white in colour there. He looks really bright on the camera actually, doesn't he? Coming back up then for your oyster. Double pop there. And there's no more in that one. Deborah, you are twinning. Twinning with, I actually think they're silver lilacs. So they're a base silver, but they've definitely got this purpley lilac-y overtone to them. On the camera, it is quite hard to see the purple in these ones, but the purple's definitely there. I hope all that have received the lilac-y silver purples can definitely see more purple sort of in life compared to the camera. But Deborah, so a bridal white and twinning silver lilacs. What do you think to all of these? If you're happy, then they are yours. Or if you'd like to make any changes, we can do that for you as well. Can we swap the white for purple, and I'll try some drops for the twins. Okay, so I've got like a Cadbury purple. Would that one be okay? One like this, do we think? And then you'd like to be invoiced for simple drop earrings with the twins there. I just need to know if you're happy with that purple. Yes, happy with that one. Yeah, well, that's not a problem. I can add it to that if you would like me to. Let me just write that down. I think my staple is breaking. It's making me sad. Let me put it on a post-it. Add to order 29599. Perfect. Deborah, the invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address in the order form. Thank you as well for the donation with your shells. And again, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. My camera, do you ever notice my camera throughout the night slowly starts pointing down? Not a problem, Deborah. Okay. Do I drink tea or squash on the live? At the moment, I've got a decaf coffee, or I'll drink a normal tea or a mint tea, or I do have an orange and peach Lucozade, like the no sugar Lucozade one. So I do normally have 2 or 3 drinks ready, but it's normally a hot drink that I do like. But yeah, at the moment it's a decaf coffee. I was just in the mood. But yeah, or it's a tea or a mint tea. Up next then today is Irene Vasquez. Irene, are you here? Irene, hello, hello, hello. Irene, let's do your bursting beats first. So you've got number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Which number would you like to have? number 2. Okay, so let's go down. And Irene, good luck. You have got a pendant. This pendant comes with one opening, and the pearl needs to go onto the jewellery with this one. It is on the website, however, I don't remember what the name is called of it on the website. I know it's in the love themed items on the website. Okay, so in here he is a offset heart. So you've got the larger section of the heart at the top, and it's slightly smaller on this side. On the bottom section it is lined with zircon crystals, and your pearl sits directly in the centre of the heart there. Irene, with this one, what do you think? Are you happy with him, or would you prefer to go for a lucky dip? You have that one. Can you have a lucky dip? You can. Oh, hang on, I just put the bag in here. Let me bring the bag back. Okay, so lucky dip, if I give this a mix, and then, is that one? Oh, it was actually 2, so I'm going to put them both back because then it wouldn't be fair because I could see. So again, let me just mix it. Right, I'll give it more of a wiggle with my fingers this time. Yes, that's definitely one. Okay, so let's go down. And this is another pendant. Again, it comes with one opening, and the pearl would definitely need to go onto the jewellery. Again, this one is on the website. I'm not 100% sure what the name is. And again, it is, so this one here has got a smaller heart here, and the pearl sits in the centre of this smaller heart. You've then got this bold heart here, and then sort of shooting off from this, coming up around, are these orangey red zircon crystals. They sort of loop around to go just behind, and then behind the pearl. So overall you've got the smaller heart with like this shooting little love drop heart coming here. And then overall that also then makes up a larger heart as well. Irene, I hope you're happy with that one. It means altogether you have got 4 openings. What 4 would you like to have? Oysters or egg pops, or a mix of each? And as always, if it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you'd like to have. You like that one? That's what I like to hear. That's perfect. 2 of each. Donate the shells. You can. I've got a really itchy cheek. Sorry, I just need to... When I put my makeup on today, I found that my foundation brush, the hairs on it were all coming out. So I feel like I've just got the hairs almost stuck to my face. So obviously that brush is on its way out. I need to get a new one. But yeah, so I just feel like my face is itchy. It's so bizarre. Sorry about that. I just overshare all the time. I'm ever so sorry. Let's go down, Irene. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So with Perline, and he is an autumny peach or a coral. Let me just see. He's more autumn peach there, I believe. Generally, Rachel, yeah. So egg pop number 1. £2 in that one. A mustardy yellow and a blood orange. Almost like a hint of like a watermelony blood orange there. Egg pop number 2. Oh, 3 pearls in that one. Another mustard, oh no, sorry, in the sand over here it looks mustard yellow. This has definitely got more of a autumny peach tone to him. A dove grey, and then another blood orange. Yes, you can definitely see this top one's got a slight sort of watermelon tone to him. And then coming back for your oysters. I use a beauty blender like puff thing under my eyes, but I hate them for my whole face. I'm like forever doing this. Unless I'm not using it right. I just find it like it takes forever. I'm probably doing it right. I don't really know much about makeup. Right, oyster number 1, Irene. Double pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. You've got a mystic purple. And there's no more in that one. So first one is a mystic purple. And then oyster number 2. Slight double pop. And there's no more in that one, so he is a watermelon. Almost waterberry actually, so he does have that slight pinky tone to him. Okay, Irene, you've got a autumn peach, mustard yellow, a blood orange with a slight watermelon hint, another autumn peach, a dove grey and a blood orange, mystic purple and a waterberry. For your pendant, we definitely need to know which pearl you'd like on there, and then of course with the other items as well. And then if there's any changes that you'd like to make, I can do that for you as well. The smaller peach on the point pendant. Yeah. Swap the other peach for a TARDIS blue. Yeah. Waterberry on the September 22. Yeah. TARDIS on the heart. So on the heart from the Bursting Beats game. Yeah. Oh, you'd like to see other blues? Yes, of course. So it's just one more item we need to know the colour for. So icy blue and midnight blue. And then apart from that, it's just the TARDIS blue. So midnight blue. So they're the blues I've got at the moment. Oh no. Excuse me. I literally had a drink and I literally felt that go and rest on my air pipe. Oh, I hate... Why does that only ever happen when I'm on the live? Maybe it's because I go to speak right after having a drink. Oh, sorry. Keep those two, swap out the blood oranges. Yeah. I don't have periwinkle at the moment, no. So with the crystal pearl colours, they are all on the website because there's too many to get out, and so I can get them out once chosen, if that makes sense, but there's too many to go through that way. So I've just popped the link in there, and we can only swap out the pearls which were from the egg pops. So I think the only one that you've got left was the yellow and the dove grey. So the top two we can swap out for crystal pearls. However, crystal pearls have to go on jewellery. They can't, or fittings, they can't be on their own. I hope that's okay. Thank you, Leslie. yeah, from memory, it's iridescent light blue, dreamy blue. There's a turquoise, a iridescent turquoise, and a light or a dark turquoise. There's navy. There's just normal blue. Oh, a pearlescent blue. Okay, let me have a look. But yeah, I apologise, but yeah, there's too many to go through, and because they're quite awkward to get in and out, we can't show them all on the camera. So this one's pearlescent blue. And a pearlescent pea green. Okay, so if you'd like to have those two, like I said, they can't be on their own. They either do need to be on the jewellery or on fittings. So that's the pearlescent blue. And that's the pearlescent pea green. Pearlescent blue on charm. Yep. And sorry, are you keeping the pearlescent pea green? Or am I putting that one back? No, you can put it back and swap out the silver for it. So you'd, sorry Irene, you'd like to keep, you can put it back, but then you'd like to swap the silver. So you'd like to keep the pearlescent pea green. So keep this one, swap out the silver, I believe. I don't like to put these ones in the sand. That's why I'm not putting it in the sand there. Oh, I see. Okay, let me just see. Mustard. So these 4 pearls here, are you happy with as your loose pearls? And then you'd like to be invoiced for pin caps on the icy and the TARDIS blue. And then the other 2 you're happy as your loose pearl. It's not a TARDIS blue, it's a midnight blue. Sorry, you've got the TARDIS on the pendant, definitely. Okay. So if I bring you back up here, you're very welcome. Your invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow, Irene. And thank you for the donation with your shells as well. And then again, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. I'm sorry for the confusion. Oh, what's that? Okay, that's fine. Sorry, something just flashed up on the computer. Perfect. Up next today is Margaret Holden. Margaret, are you here? Oh, bless you, Irene. And Margaret, you're here as well. Hello, hello, hello. Margaret, you have got 6 openings altogether. Which 6 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like to have. Oh, my face is so itchy. How bizarre. I'm just going to have like claw marks coming down my cheek. You've sent some loyalty cards today. I'll have a little look. I've just seen your name pop up. Name, date, and your stickers are very, very neat. So you've got 8 openings altogether then. Which 8 would you like? There we go, that's booked in there. So there was a lizard charm, a gecko charm. We've had a couple of different types of lizards as well. One which was a plain silver, one with like an engraved pattern on, Peggy, and one with like green crystals. Lizzie the lizard, I think, something like that. Yes, Leslie, Elizabeth. It was something along those lines, but I think that was the one with the green crystals on. But we have had a couple of slightly different designs. 3 pops, the rest oysters. So 8 is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And donate the shells. Keep the pops separate. I can definitely do so. So 1, 2, and 3. Peggy, if you go into themed jewellery and then go into animal themed jewellery, then you'll find everything sort of that has an animal related theme in there. So then anything which might have a name that isn't linked to lizard at all, but it will still be in there because it's a lizard, for example. So yeah, that might be the easiest way when you're looking for a certain animal, is just to go straight to the animal jewellery. You will then get obviously all pendants, charms, everything, a mix of all the jewellery in there, but then that theme will be there. Does that make sense? Okay, so Margaret, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So let's go down, and then as always we'll start with Pearline. And you have got a golden yolk yellow as the gifted pearl. So I'll pop these, let's lift this camera up a bit for the, I've got a slightly larger opening, so I'm going to pop these pearls on this side. So egg pop number 1. Ooh, 4 pearls in that one. And you've got a autumny peach, a pastel green, so this is a pastel apple green, a 2-tonal brighter icy blue, and a brighter raspberry. Egg pop number 2. 2 pals in this one. Another brighter raspberry, very similar in size and shade there. And then another pastel-y kind of greeny tone. And then your last egg pop. 2 pals in this one. And you've got a blood orange. I'm going to pop it at the top. Oh no! It's more, you've been tangoed. It does look like a more tango orange. I apologise. And then a chocolatey bronze that I'm going to pop in this line here. Okay, so then they're your egg pops. If we then come across, in fact, what I'm going to do is just pop this one here, because then I can actually move it over more for your oyster pearls. There we go. So, oyster number 1. I could feel that then, I just couldn't see anything. So twinning with your first oyster and twinning darker peach pearls. So if I pop these straight at the top, so more darker autumny peach pearls there. Oyster number 2. Triple pop there. Oh, we've got to run away down the front there. There's your mother of pearl. And you have triples. So Margaret, there's 3 pearls in that one. You have got a pixie dust, a periwinkle, no, I'm going to say it's more silver lilac. I'm going to pop it down the front. So silver lilac and then a lighter Cinderella blue. Your next oyster. And there's no more in that one. You've got a mystic purple. We've had a couple of single mystic purples tonight, haven't we? It's quite nice to see them coming out though, because so many people have them on their wish list, don't they? Margaret, your next oyster. Oh, the hole in the shell there. Oh, there's the bit of shell. And there's no more in that one. And he is a pinky pearl. Let me have a closer look. And he is a more waterberry, I believe. So he's definitely got more raspberry in him, but he's not fully raspberry. Oh, wrong camera. Ah. Oh, sugar. Sorry, I've somehow... I don't know what I've done. I've changed my settings somehow. Okay, so a sort of waterberry. So it is a raspberry base. He's got a... I don't know, I'm quite confused. He's definitely mainly raspberry. Your last oyster. Oh, that one opened up quite nicely. And we are twibbing with your last one there, Margaret. And twinning pink pearls. Okay, so here's twin number one. I'm just gonna make it so it's slightly different, just because then we can fit everything all in one. Okay, so Margaret, let me go through all of these again for you. And then you need to let me know if you're happy with these, which ones you would like where. So you've got on the oyster side, Autumn Peach Twins, a pixie dust. Raspberry Twins, and then a raspberry with like a hint of watermelon. A lighter Cinderella Blue, a silver lilac, and a mystic purple. On the egg pop side, you've got the Tango Chocolate Bronze, Golden Yolk Yellow Autumn Peach, 2 pastel apple greens, a icy blue, and 2 bright raspberries. If you're happy with all of these, Margaret, I'll need to know which 6 you would like on the jewellery. And then, of course, what order you'd like them in as well. Are they the same size? Let me have a look. Visually they are slightly different. I don't know if they're oh, I don't know what I've done. Okay, cool. Sorry, I've messed up my settings somehow. Let me measure. So the visually smaller of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The visually larger of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. So they are measuring slightly different. So one's sort of just slightly bigger, one's slightly smaller. So 7 and 7.5. Simple drops on the pastel apple greens. Okay. For the cascade, can you swap for crystal pearls? Yep, so I'll just need to know what 6 pearls you'd like to swap out. Obviously, it'll be from this half here. So if it's easier, just tell me which one you'd like to keep and I'll swap the other 6 out. Okay, so let's have a look. So 2 pearlescent, 2 pearlescent blue. Okay, 2 blue and then dark blue, so that'll be in this one. Ow! I honestly don't know why I've picked these boxes because it really hurts my fingers. I think these ones are the best for space, these boxes. Space savers, but honestly they're so hard. And then dark blue, this one. Okay, so I'll show you what we've got in a second, Margaret. So yeah, like I said, it might be easier for you to say which pearl out of those 7 that you'd like to keep, and then I'll take the other 6 away. Oh, sugar. Please tell me you're still there. I don't know how I do that. I managed to minimalise. Bearing in mind I've got like 15 different windows open on the page. With one move, I managed to minimalise absolutely everything. Okay. Oh, that's not going to do it justice. Okay, so let me just show you a different way. So, pearlescent blue, blue, and dark blue. So if you're happy with those, which ones, what order would you like them in? And you'd like to keep the tango. And be invoiced for a hoop fitting on the tango. And then in that order as well. Perfect. I'm just going to write this down then. So where's my pen? We're going to have pearlescent blue, then blue, and then dark blue. Okay. And then for the remaining pearls, Margaret, they're going to be your loose pearls. Can you confirm, are you happy with all of these? Oh, or are there any other changes that you'd like to make? Oh, my stapler's out of staples. Oh, I found a photo with those orchidy ones on. Can you also have hoop fittings on silver lilac, pixie dust and a waterberry? So silver lilac, pixie dust and waterberry. So those three there. Yeah. Okay, and then the remaining pearls here, Margaret, are you happy with those? You'd like to be invoiced for simple drops on the raspberry and the peach twins. You'd like to keep your mystic as your loose pearl, and then you'd like to gift the Cinderella to Irene Vasquez. Okay, I'm just writing this down. Perfect. So Margaret, my lovely, thank you for the donation with your shells, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Your invoice for the additional extras will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address on the order form, and that's safe up there for you. Okay, and up next today is Sabrina Hutton. Sabrina, are you here? You're very welcome, Margaret. Beanie, hello. Hello, hello, hello. So you've got 5 openings altogether. Which 5 would you like to have? So oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each. If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you'd like to have. What do you think? Two of each? And I can't choose, Beanie. So I can't choose. Thank you, Pamela. And good evening to you as well. I mean, the first person to comment about it was Valerie, and Valerie said egg pop. Deb says go for an egg pop. Sarah says oyster. Beanie says egg pop. Okay. So, are there certain colours you're hoping for? And I think we said donate the... No, you haven't. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? So, Perline first. Bloop. So, you have got a cranberry red as your gifted pal. And then coming back for your egg pop. So egg pop number 1. 4 pals in here. You have got a coral, a magenta, a olive green, and a bridal white. Egg pop number 2. Oh, this one must have been open because there was only 1 pearl in there. So this one is void. I'm actually going to get you a different egg pop. There's no pearls on the side there. No, so in egg pops, there should definitely be at least 2 pearls or more. And because there was not, I'm going to get you a different one. Because like I said, there should be... Now I've just dropped it on the floor. There should be at least 2 pearls or more. So let's get another one. So let's open up. Oh, no, that's not the camera we want. There we go. So your next one. There we go. 3 pearls in here. And you've got a dove grey, a pixie dust, and a bridal white. Sort of going up slightly. And then your last egg pop. Two pearls in this one. And you've got a darker chocolatey bronze and a midnight blue. Okay, so they're all your egg pops there. Coming across for your oysters. slight double pop there. Why has this gone wonky? How bizarre. So there's your mother of pearl. You are twinning. Twinning with Waterberry twins. So I'm just going to put them up here. So Waterberry is sort of a raspberry and watermelon mixed up sort of together. So there's oyster number 1, and then coming across to oyster number 2. Slight triple pop there. And there's no more in that one. And you have got a Snow White. Okay, so Sabrina, I'm going to need to know what you think to all of these, and then if you're happy, which 5 you would like on the jewellery and in what order as well. So from the top you've got the Waterberry twins over here, cranberry red, coral, pixie dust, chocolatey bronze, magenta, olive green, bridal white, dove grey, bridal white, snow white, midnight blue. So it's posted under Pearls of Brecon Limited, which is the Pearls of Brecon obviously company, but it's also, I have to say that I'm the one who takes it to the post office, so I'm not sure what then shows up on your end. So Mark's Causeway is my second name, so then that would be me. But yeah, I mean, technically it should show up as Pearls of Brecon Limited, but yeah, I'm not sure how it would show up, especially if you're obviously in a different country. But yeah, if it's from Mark's Causeway, then it's high likelihood that could be me. 5 gunmetal grey, 2 dark, 2 not as dark, 1 lighter. Let me see what I can do. I've gone for a silver bells in the middle, and I think that we might have to go more almost, I mean, I'm hoping to get, oh yeah, they're not quite black in here, but they're gonna look very dark. Okay, I think I've done it. Let's move it over here, and then if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which 5 you'd like to swap out. I'm just going to move this one up and this one down, and then I can move this up a bit. Okay, let's pat this down. So, like I said, I had to do silver bells in the middle. However, if you don't like that, I can have another look for something else. But yeah, let me just put these down, and then you can have a look, see what you think. What do we think to that? And of course, then I'll need to know the order that you'd like them in as well. All in row 5, and that is perfect in that order. Perfect. So 1, 2, 3. So I need to take out 5. So there's 4 here. Or do you mean row 5 is in the back? So technically, so this row up here. So this would be my row 1, because I normally count from up here. But I suppose if we go backwards, that would be row 5. So is it this row here that you'd like to swap out? And in that order, that's perfect. I'm just going to write this down. So okay, so I've got the order down. I'm just going to pick them up. So I just need to know which 5 to take out, because I'd hate to take the wrong ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so the 4 and the... So this one's cranberry red. It's very, very close to blood orange though. So is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? So those 5 there I'm taking out. Is that right? Yes, perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to take these, and then with your remaining pearls, so these would be your loose pearls. Are you happy with all of these? Or are there any other changes that you'd like to make there, Sabrina? Midnight blue, the pink and the green. Oh. Isn't it just, Rachel? Midnight blues. It's almost like a classic white with midnight blues. It's such a royal colour. Is that right to say? It's gorgeous. Second one on the top on jump rings. So those 4 on jump rings and that one on a pin cap. Is that right? So those 4 jump rings, that one pin cap. I think I've understood that correctly. However, if I'm wrong, please correct me. So there we go. So those bottom 4 on jump rings and then the 2 water berries on pin caps. Perfect. And then the 2 remaining pearls up here. Are you happy with those as your loose pearls? Or would you like to make any other changes? No, the other pearls. So I'm sorry, Sabrina. So these 4 here as your loose pearls and these 2 on jump rings. So if you could just confirm for me, because I just don't want to get the wrong pearls. Okay, so I've got the 2 waterberries on the pin caps. So those pearls that are here, so these 2 are the waterberries, and I've got these 2 on pin caps. And then you'd like to have this pixie dust here on a jump ring. Is that right? And then the green, the darker pink, and the blue. Okay, so these top 4 are on jump rings. These 2 waterberries here are on pin caps, and these 2 down here are your loose pearls. Is that all correct? Yes, perfect. Okay, I'm sorry for the confusion. I just need to make sure I get everything correct for you. So that's why I sort of go through so many times just to make sure. But we've got there in the end, so that's brilliant. Okay, so if I bring you back up to me then, my lovely, your invoice for the additional extras will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. Sabrina, I thank you for the donation of your shells, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's it there for you. Up next today is Lorraine Grant. Lorraine, are you here? Lorraine, hello. Lorraine, you have got a bursting heart. Do you know which heart number you would like to have? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Which number heart would you like? No, you're very welcome. And it's not a problem. As long as we get the correct pearls for you, Sabrina, it's absolutely not a problem. No, Lisa, you're up next. Number 1, Lorraine. Okay, so let's go down and good luck. You have got a pair of earrings. These earrings are the new earrings that are on the website at the moment. They are they're like a snapback earring. So this is the side view. If I just pull it up, and then this is like the front view. So the pearl does dangle at the bottom. Again, it's quite hard to show it here, but it does dangle. There we go. At the bottom, the pearl will be able to move around slightly. So it's like a stud, but it snaps into this back bit here. You've then got almost like this chain link design down the front with a couple of zircon crystals as well. Oh, there we go. I think we can see it there. So it's almost like like a chain link design, and then the back is like a solid silver clasp or section. You'd like to keep those. Brilliant. So they'll come with 2 openings then. So I know you just said an egg pop. So would you like to have 2 egg pops, or would you prefer to have 1 of each, or even 2 oysters? So I'm just going to pop these in here. So which 2 openings would you like to have, Lorraine? Two pops. Okay, is there certain... Oh, nearly hit something there. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So, Perline first. Although there's not many left in Perline, so... Bloop. Oh no. Nothing plooped then. Bloop. Ah, you've got the last pearl in Perline. Okay, and he is... That's why it didn't plop for a second. He is a blood orange. Okay. Coming back for egg pop number 1. 2 pearls in this one. And you have got a pixie dusty shade there and a dark silver bells. It's like a golden silver. And then egg pop number 2. Four pearls in this one. And this one is a true tango. Look at him. He is a bright, bold tango. You've also got a raspberry, a lemony yellow, and a TARDIS blue. Okay, so blood orange, pixie dust, silver bells, tango, raspberry, lemon yellow, and a TARDIS blue. Lisa? No, not Lisa, I'm so sorry. Lorraine, my lovely. You definitely need to have 2 pearls on the jewellery. So which 2? Oh, excuse me, that snuck up on me. Which 2 would you like to have? And of course, if there's any swaps or anything you'd like to do, we can do that for you as well. Pixie into Perline. Oh, bless you. Can I match the yellow? I can definitely try to, yeah. Oh, a lot of these yellows are like small yellows. Why are they all, they're all slightly smaller. Nope. I don't know if I can 100% match that yellow there. I will definitely have 2 yellows that match. I just don't know if I can match that one. Let me just look in this swap pot. No, I don't have any yellows that match up there. Okay, let me have a look for 2 that match for you, and then let's see what you think. If I can match one like these types. I just don't want to go too small because a lot of these are smaller pearls. Swap out your yellow and the darker silver bells. Okay, let me just look at another pot quickly. You don't mind small... Oh, okay, so if we don't mind smaller pearls, when I say smaller, I reckon they'll be a 6.5, but if you look at the majority of these, they are all smaller compared to like one like this, which would be around 7.58. So it's just, yeah, that's the only reason. But yeah, if you don't mind like a 6.5, then I'll definitely be able to just let me get 2 the same shade for you. Why do I keep dropping this? So we've got these 2. Let's have a look at those. Oh, let's get the lighting correct. So if you're happy with those 2, and then take out this one and your yellow. But before I take your yellow, let me just know if that one there is okay. I don't think, hang on, let me see. I don't think it is. I just think it's the, let me hold it so it's sort of level lighting. So that's level lighting there, because if you look, can you see that shadow? So I think it's one when it sits in the shadow. So that's both out the shadow, that's both in the shadow. So I think it is that, I think it's just when it's like that. So, but if you'd like me to get 2, so let me just go different lighting again. If you'd like me to go for a different one, it's fine. It's just because there's that shadow that goes all the way down. It's the camera. It's literally, so that's one in, one out. That's both in, that's both out. So it's just the slightest difference. Yes, those on the earrings, perfect. But yeah, to me here they look like they're the same. It's just, I think it's just because, yeah, you can see here, it's just got that slight shadow there. It literally comes like from here to that little bit there. So in the slight, but yeah, when you've got 2 pearls the same colour, it does give a slight difference to them. So let me just write this down. We're going to have yellows on the earrings and then pin cap on all of the others. Okay, so pin on the remaining pearls. Perfect. So let me pop the red into Perline. So when you say red, we've got the blood orange at the top. So this one into Perline. You said back into Perline, so yes, this one just came out of Perline. So I can pop that one back into Perline. And then these three on pin caps. So the Tango, the Raspberry, and the TARDIS Blue. Okie dokie. Lorraine, I hope you're happy with everything there. The invoice for the pin caps will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address on the order form. And then that's safe up there for you. Samantha, yes, I did get your note about the pearls going on there, but you still get the openings. However, if you don't want the openings, I can sort of refund you the difference. So it just depends if you wanted the openings still, even though the other pearls are going on the jewellery, if that makes sense. Oh, bless you, Lorraine. Oh, bless your heart. That's very kind of you. Oh. Okay, up next then is Lisa Spardin. Lisa, are you here? Hello. Lisa, you have got 3 openings altogether. Would you like to have oysters or egg pops? All oysters, donate the shells. 1, 2, and 3. And then Lisa, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So Lorraine's just gifted pearls forward, so we now have one in Perline. So you have the pixie dust as your gifted pearl. So oyster number 1. Hoping for corals and peaches. You have triples. 3 pearls in your first oyster. A bridal white. It's a pickle green, and a periwinkle. Oyster number 2. Light pop there. Oh, that's just a piece of shell there. And there's no more in that one. You have got a Pepsi Blue. So he is a darker Pepsi Blue, but he is Pepsi Blue. In fact, I'm just going to start putting pearls here as well, just so I don't go too low. pixie dust is like a base pastel-y gold, but it's got like a silvery overtone to it. Your last oyster, Lisa. Deep pop there. You are twinning with Mystic Purple Twins. Oh, wow, 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 wow. You've really got like a good selection of like the rarer colours there. Okay, so let's go through. You've got Pixie Dust, Bridal White, Pickle, Periwinkle, Pepsi Blue, and Twinning Mystic Purples. Lisa, you was hoping for corals and peaches. Now, of course, if you'd like to swap these, we can do that for you. I'll need to know which ones to swap out, which colours you'd like to swap in. And if you're not happy with these, I can swap them for, obviously, colours of your choice. You love all of those colours. What a mare. Oh, bless you. If you would prefer, you can take a screenshot and then email me your choices across when you've had a time to sort of think about it on what you'd like to do. If that's not helpful, then I understand as well. It's just, I understand that you have got some gorgeous colours there, but you also want certain colours for your jewellery, so it is hard. The Mystics be studs, yeah, so you'd like to be invoiced for studs on Mystic Purples. I mean, that is an option, Leslie. So, Lisa, what Leslie said is that if you wanted to, you could hold the jewellery, so we don't put anything on the jewellery just yet. And then if you had more openings in the future, you could use the pearls from the future openings on the jewellery instead. And then that way you don't have to swap out any of your rarer pearls here. So that is a way of doing it if you wanted to. Hoop fittings on the others, and then you'll order crystal pearls for the earrings or Wait. Oh, bless you. Okay, so for now, if I just put a little sticky note on here. So for now, on your jewellery, there's no pearl. And obviously your jewellery does need 3 pearls on there. Okay, so it just means that you're going to let me know those 3 colours at a later date. You'd like to have the Mystic studs, no, Mystic purples on studs. And then you'd like to be invoiced for hoop fittings on the Pixie Dust, the Pepsi, the Pickle, the Periwinkle, oh my gosh, it's all the P's, and the Bridal White. Pixie, Pepsi, Pickle, Periwinkle. Oh wow, I didn't even realise it was all the P's. So is that correct? Yeah, there is a waiting list on pickles. I don't know, Sarah. I know I don't have any pickles in my swaps, but I don't know now if there is a waiting list. I don't know. Try saying that first. Pixie, Pepsi, Pickle, Periwinkle. Pixie, no, I need to read it. Pixie, Peppy, Pickle, no. Pixie, Pepsi, Pickle, Periwinkle. Pixie, Pepsi, Pickle, Periwinkle. Pixie, Pepsi, Pickle, Periwinkle. That's as fast as you're getting. That's right. Okay, Lisa. So if you do order crystal pearls, so you don't get charged, when you select what fitting you'd like them on, click on the jewellery, and then you don't get charged for the fitting, and then make sure you put today's order number in the additional comments. Does that make sense? If not, pop me an email over and we'll sort it there as well. Okay, and that's safe up there for you. Okay, and then up next is Samantha Kirby. Samantha, are you here? No, Samantha, it's absolutely fine. So like I said before, I know that you've said to put the other pearls on here, but you still then, because you've ordered it as earrings from the website, the price still includes 2 openings. So you can either have the openings, or I can sort of refund you the difference and then still put the other pearls on here. But either way, the other pearls that you've requested, it's the greens, isn't it? They will go on here, but it's just whether you still like to have the openings or not. So if so, we'll do them now, and you've got 2 openings. Which 2 would you like? Or if not, the refund for the difference will get sent tomorrow morning. So it's up to you, whatever you prefer. Can you have one of each? Donate the shells. Okay. And then you get the last pearl in Pearline, thanks to Lorraine, who gifted forward to make sure everybody gets a gifted pearl tonight. So, wait, it might already be, because there is like a little, oh no, there you go, it's moving now. And it is the blood orange. So that one is, of course, your gifted pearl. Coming back for your egg pop. And you have got 4 pals in here. So you've got a bridal white, a golden yolk yellow, a sea green, and a chocolate silver. And then with your oyster, and you have got a Pepsi Blue. Okay, so blood orange, Pepsi Blue, bridal white, golden yolk yellow, a sea green, and a chocolate silver. So like we said, we've already chosen the pearls for the jewellery. So these would be your loose pearls here then, Samantha. So are you happy with all of these, or are there any changes that you'd like to make? So I'm just picking some pearls up out of the swap pot and putting them into a bag, just because it's quite full now. There is definitely a waiting list for Pepsis, yes. How long? I don't know off the top of my head. No, that's a sea green. He does look like, no, I'd still say it's sea green, to be honest. Oh, you guys are thinking it's got a bit of blue in it. So Samantha, what do you think to all of these? I've got that song stuck in my head. Very happy? No, there's not. You're the last person on the list for today. So if you're happy with those, they are all yours. Let me pop them in here. And then, like I said, we've got I don't have the greens here now, but I do have the greens down to be on this jewellery, so you don't need to worry about that. Okay, Samantha, thank you for the donation with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Okay, and then like I said, that is the last opening for today. So we're not live on Friday, but we are definitely live on Sunday. So I hope you all have a brilliant week, and yeah, take care, and then I'll see you on Sunday. Take care. Bye.